All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our webinar this evening. My name is Rabu Gary, and I'm excited and delighted to be your host today for what I believe, well, this evening, for what I believe is going to be an incredible webinar. We'd like to welcome you out today for those who took some busy time away from your schedule. But hey, without further ado, what I'd like to do is introduce a good friend of mine, an incredible gentleman. We've been friends for years. This gentleman, he hails from the great state of Louisiana. He knows 110% about the information that you're going to hear about tonight. Actually, he's one of the trailblazers as it pertains to our company here in the United States and internationally. I've had a chance to learn from this gentleman, work with him. I've seen him help thousands of people, within the United States and outside the United States, do extremely well for their families. This gentleman is part of what's a real elite club, which is called a Millionaire Club, where he's made a strong 7 figures, from home, but more importantly, helping other people make great income from home. So if you had a moment, to hear, I would like to say the Michael Jordan of our industry, someone as nice as the Oprah Winfrey of our industry, even though he's a guy. I'm sure you all would like to pay great attention. So I'd like to turn it over to my good friend, mentor and brother, Mr. Jeremy Roma. Jeremy, you're out there, sir.
Absolutely, Rabu Gary. Thank you so much, my friend, for the introduction. Congratulations, man, on all the success you are having out of the gate with this incredible business. And welcome, everybody. Great to have you with us tonight. We're not going to be long tonight, but we will be strong. We've got some great information to share with you to help you really understand the business side of what we're doing. Chances are you've probably watched the 2-minute video. You possibly have watched even the 7-minute video. And you're here tonight to really see what type of business, what type of income, what type of success can you have with this project. And what's this launch in the United States all about? How does the HELO device, from a business perspective, benefit you and your family? And we're going to get those questions answered here tonight. If you have not had an opportunity to watch the 2-minute video or the 7-minute video, after the webinar tonight, you can simply scroll down on the Facebook page that you're on right now, and both of those videos are embedded there, and you can enjoy that information as well. So tonight, we're not going to take a lot of time to talk about the product. We'll do a quick review, and we're really going to talk specifically about the business. I really believe that being at the right place at the right time is so key to business. And, in 23 years now of being in this home-based business industry, I can tell you that this is the moment that I've been waiting for. And I believe that many of you watching tonight have been prepared to be at the right place at the right time with World Global Network and the launch of this incredible technology with the HELO device. So what I'm going to do right now, guys, we're going to pull up the screen share, and I'm just going to walk through a few slides with you this evening. And give me just a second here. We're going to go full screen. And Rabu, I can't see you anymore, so just let me know. Unmute yourself and let me know that you can see that full screen.
Full screen is great.
Okay, great. And if for any reason, Rabu, there's any technical issues while I'm presenting tonight, just shoot me a text message. I'm going to keep my phone here right next to me while we go through the slides. But so guys, let's have some fun here tonight. So let's talk about the HELO. This is just released in the United States of America, released internationally in June, and has created some of the largest, fastest viral growth of any direct marketing product ever. We have seen records broken in country after country after country, and now we have an opportunity to bring this product to the United States as well as 190 countries worldwide. We've partnered with Toshiba using their app-like technology, and we'll talk more about that later. The HELO device is a revolutionary technology, and we get the chance to be the very first to market in the United States. I love this quote from Bill Gates. The secret of success in business is in detecting where the world will go and then get there first. I remember when I got the call from Chad and Natita, and we were on the webinar with Chad and Natita, a private webinar, and they said, if you knew that there was going to be tens of billions of dollars spent on an industry that doesn't exist yet, and you had a chance to be the first one there, would you want to be? And of course, the answer was Absolutely, yes. Well, that industry is wearable technology. And ladies and gentlemen, in 2016, there were 123 million devices, wearable technology devices sold. It was a $14 billion exchange of revenue. But this is incredible. Forbes magazine is predicting that it's going to be a $34 billion a year industry by the year 2020, and that it's going to have almost a 400% growth. 411 million devices of wearable technology are going to be marketed in 2020. And of that marketplace, the wearable technology on the wrist is the #1 category creator. The reason the HELO is such an incredible, perfect timing product for us is because right now there's a trend happening in the world, and that trend is people are taking personal responsibility for their health care. Now, this does not deny the role of the medical field and doctors or any of those things that are there to serve and empower our better health. But the reality is people are becoming more and more health conscious, and they're taking responsibility for what they eat, clean eating, monitoring their health, and really taking a layer of personal accountability when it comes to their health and wellness. We are becoming more conscious of our personal health, and now we're going to allow people to become more conscious of their health statistics. And this is very, very powerful to be able to monitor what's happening within your body with things like your blood pressure, your heart rate, to be able to continuously monitor your ECG, your EKG, your sleep quality, your breath rate, your emotions, your fatigue, of course, your steps and your calories burned. We're going to talk a little bit about the SOS emergency features as well that this device has. But what's really powerful about the HELO is that it's going to give you a continuous monitoring. So you're not just going to be able to look at something one time. If you go to the doctor and they check your blood pressure, you can know what your blood pressure is in that exact moment. But now you're going to get to see your patterns. Your doctor can actually see the reports, and they can see your patterns during the day, during the week, during the month. And this gives you a much bigger picture of what's happening within your own body. What's very powerful as well is our family monitoring program. And so with our family program, if your loved ones are utilizing this device, and as they're being monitored, if they ever have an emergency status in their vital signs, let's say their blood pressure goes up, let's say their EKG comes back and it's in a danger zone, it's showing some level of a preliminary, maybe an issue going on with their heart in the early stages, you are going to get an emergency notification on your phone. Guys, imagine that. Imagine if your parents are wearing this device and all of a sudden their vital signs are starting to act up, or there's a change in their vital signs that could potentially be a precursor or an indicator of something major happening. You get an instant notification of what's taking place. The GPS kicks in, and you actually know exactly where they are, and you can make sure that your loved ones are okay. I happen to love the panic button. I have a 17-year-old daughter. She's beautiful, and she's getting ready to go off to college in a year and a half. And of course, she's a teenager. She's driving, she's working, she's going out with friends. Guys, it is an amazing thing for me to know. And we went through this week. She just went through it with her mom tonight to make sure her mom's set up with the emergency notification. If she double taps that panic button, myself, her mom, and her grandmother are going to get an emergency notification. The GPS is going to kick in, and it's going to let us know where she is. To have that type of access is absolutely incredible for peace of mind. We also have some great benefits as well with our germanium plates, our Himalayan salts, and our magnetic therapy, proven to just, again, additional benefits, help blood circulation, your oxygen levels. And again, this is science, folks. This is proven science. These are minerals that allow the body to function. These are simply additional benefits. They go on the band, they absorb through the skin, and they allow you to simply experience a higher level of peak energy, peak performance, blood circulation, oxygen levels, and there's a ton of benefits there as well to that. Here's a quick comparison chart. I'm not going to go into details, but as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, that there's a whole lot more that our device does than any of the top selling devices in the marketplace today, and we're in the same price point. I think this is exciting that some of these devices sell for $200 and $300+. Our device sells for $320, and it does what no other device in the industry can do. And so with that being said, guys, let's move on and talk a little bit. We also have a device coming out that's a phone. This is going to be incredible. It's the Infolio. I'm not going to dwell on this. It comes out at the end of the 2016 quarter. It's going to be an add-on product, something that you can have access to if you'd like. We're not leading with this product, but we're certainly excited about it. I love that it has a 20 megapixel camera on it. I love that it has 64 gigabytes of storage. I love the speed. We got to see this phone at the home office in Miami, and the speed of this phone is another thing that I'm very, very excited about. It's an Android phone, and for those of you that may be interested in test marketing this phone, it'll be coming out at the end of the 2016 quarter four of 2016. We have partnered with two major companies. World is one of the top 100, Quality is one of the top 100 manufacturers in the world for technology. And of course, Toshiba, who has created the app-like technology, and we're utilizing that technology, the ability to produce millions of units on a weekly basis. And we are ready for this device to go viral around the mind, folks. This is just version 1.0. Version 2.0 has some very exciting up-and-coming features as well. This is our CEO, Fabio. Fabio is a true technology, he's passionate technology. He's a technology enthusiast. He has pioneered some amazing things. He was one of the first to develop the touchscreen LCD for computers. He was ahead of his time. They thought he was crazy, so why would we ever want to touch our screen? And today, of course, we have touch screens on every device that we have. He also developed one of the first successful VoIP platforms. That's the same technology that Skype uses, the same technology that WhatsApp uses, and he was innovating that technology all the way back to the year 2005. But ladies and gentlemen, this HELO device is the device that is at the right place at the right time. We are ahead of the market, and we are in a position in the marketplace to be the very first to bring this technology. The company is a publicly traded company, traded on the NASDAQ under the symbols WRMT. And last year, the company did $157 million in revenue. Our goal is to be a $1 billion a year company by 2018. That means we're going to grow by 500%, ladies and gentlemen. 500 to 600% growth over the next 2 years, and by 2020 to be a $2 billion a year company. What that means to you and I, folks, is that we have a chance to literally set ourselves up for the rest of our lives financially. And I hope that you'll grab that right now, because I understand that some of you may be on the webinar tonight really truly just to make some additional income. Maybe you're looking for that extra $500 or $1,000 a month, or $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 in additional revenue. But some of you are on this webinar tonight because, quite frankly, you are looking for that financial home run. You are looking to create a life and a lifestyle for you and your family, to build something one more time for the last time that will create generational wealth from here forward. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you that we have found it. We have found the company, we have found the technology, we have found the environment, and we have found the leadership team to reach and create whatever levels of success that you and your family are looking for in life. Here's just some of our expansion that's taken place over the last 5 years. Headquarters in the United States are in Miami. You can see here that we have global offices all around the world. And guys, this is expanding continuously. We are now doing business in 195 countries worldwide. It's a very exciting opportunity. Ranked number 77 in the top 100 companies in the world. Understand, guys, there are 5,000 direct sales companies, and we are ranked number 77 in just 5 years. This is absolutely incredible. And here in North America, ladies and gentlemen, most folks have never even heard of this company yet. We are literally first to market with the hottest cutting edge technology that the world has ever seen, and we're doing it with a company that is rock solid. This is a very exciting time. Take a look at this. 7 of the top 100 earners in 2016 are from our company. Take a look here, folks. None of these individuals are from North America. Every one of these folks are in the international markets. And as you can see, we have an opportunity to literally pioneer the North American marketplace. But look at some of these income levels. Look at Nat and Shanita Piranha Putra, who are on our webinar this last week. Guys, they're at $3 million a year. Now, here's what you may not know. They started with World in April, May, and June. Literally this summer is when they launched. And in a matter of a few months, they're at $250,000 a month in income. Chad and Natita, who will be on this list very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, just this week, they earned $45,000 in commissions this week. There are upline leaders, $45,000 this week in commissions, and they launched in June or maybe even July. It's been a few months. Guys, it's incredible what's happening. So if you've got some big dreams and some big goals, we have that opportunity for you here as well. Why is the timing so incredible? Well, here's 7 reasons, 7 things that I believe you should look at when you look at a company. The products, number one, the company. What's the company stand for? We're a technology company. That's what we are. The product. Ladies and gentlemen, technology has created more millionaires and more billionaires in the world than any other industry in this era. And we are in the right product industry. Trends. Wearable technology is the trend, and health awareness is a trend. We are tapping into 2 trends, the trend of wearable technology and the trend of health awareness and health monitoring, health accountability, health consciousness. It's a trend, and we're tapping into it. The timing could not be better. We're watching the marketplace explode right now with this concept, and we're able to bring a product, the very first of its kind, to market. The timing could not be better. Compare that with the timing of our economy. Ladies and gentlemen, folks are looking for ways to make additional income. Right now, most families in America would their lives would be transformed if they had an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month on top of what they're earning right now. It would change the state of their family if they had an extra few $1,000s per month. The team, we have the right team. We're working with the right leaders, the fastest growing teams in the United States, the fastest growing team around the world, and we're working with the top leaders within this company, the management, and of course the compensation plan, which we're going to talk about right now. So what does it take, and how does this compensation plan work? Well, step 1 is you want to become a team member, and you get started with World Global simply by purchasing product for you and your family. You're going to pick a pack. Now, let me just emphasize this. There is no additional cost to start the business. There is no additional cost to start the business. Literally, you purchase your product pack, and you are able to start making money. You heard that correctly. You protect yourself, protect your family, and instantly we set you up and you are able to start earning money with our company. You can join with the partner pack, which is purchasing 1 HELO. You get 1 business center. You can earn up to $200,000 per week, and it's $320. Anytime you share this with somebody and they purchase 1 individual HELO, you can see there that you will make a 10% commission, $32. And we'll explain it in a moment, but there's 100 SV that goes into the compensation plan. And then we have what's called the executive pack. Now, this is the family pack, and this is certainly the most popular pack because what it allows you to do is actually you're purchasing 4 devices and you get a 5th device for free. Now, guys, this is a promotion, and this is why you want to take action right away because you're actually getting 5 devices for the price of 4. When you share this opportunity with others and they purchase the family pack, you're going to earn $200 in fast start bonuses. That's a promotion. And 500 points are going to go into the compensation plan, and I'll explain that in just a moment. You're going to get 4 HELOs plus a 5th one for free. You're going to get the Himalayan salt plates. You're going to get the Space Meet Elite, which is an awesome technology webinar system and data storage and some cool things that come with that. But watch this, guys. You're also going to get 3 business centers. What that means, instead of just having 1 business, you now start out with 3 business centers, and you can earn up to $200,000 a week per center, or a week maximum. Again, guys, for those that are able and willing, the executive pack is certainly the way to go. Has some amazing advantages. And obviously one of the most powerful advantages is the family monitoring with this product. You're going to want to protect your family and your loved ones. And so you get 5 devices for the price of 4. Now, step 2 is we want to help you become a team builder. And what that simply means is that you share this device with 2 friends, 2 family members, and they become a part of the HELO family. They become a part of the product users. They get started. They purchase either a single product or they purchase the executive family pack. And here's how that works. If you enroll 2 people, one on your left, as we'll call it here in this example, and one on your right, and they both get started at the executive pack, that's 450 points on the left and 450 points on the right, you are now qualified for your entire career with our company. It'll never go away, for your entire career, for a full 20% commissions. Now, guys, I'm telling you, I've been in this industry a long time. And when I show you with this 20%, what this really means, this is one of the most powerful compensation plans that I have ever seen. 20% commissions on the sales, not your personal sales, your organization's sales. And I'll show you how that works. Now, if you enroll 2 people and they come in at the basic pack, then you still earn a 10% commissions. Here's what's exciting is you have an unlimited amount of time to grow that team to the 450 SV level. So you can always start out at 10% and move your way up to the 20%. But obviously that 20% commissions is where you want to be. Now, let me explain how this commissions work. You see here that you have 2 teams. You have executive pack on your left, you have executive pack on your right. And they're going to share the product with their friends, and they're going to share the product, and you're probably going to share with a lot more people too. And you're going to place those individuals in those 2 teams. And ladies and gentlemen, it's very simple. You're going to have a team on your left and a team on your right. And what the company's going to do is it's going to take the smaller of the 2 teams, and it's going to add up all of the sales volume for the entire week. Every single HELO that is sold, every single device that is sold, once the phones come out, every single phone that is sold, it's going to add up all the sales volume for the entire week. It's going to add up all the volume for your left team. It's going to add up all the volume for your right team. It's going to take the smaller of the 2 teams. So let's say the smaller team did 20,000 in sales. And let's say the bigger team did 30,000. It's going to take the number 20,000 and it's going to pay you a 20% commission of that lesser team. It's going to match it to the bigger team, subtract that volume out, and you're going to get check 20% of the lesser team. It's absolutely phenomenal. And here's the thing, guys, that I want you to understand. This is an unlimited commission structure. What that means is, let's say that you share this with John on your left, and let's say you share this with Mary on your right. And let's say that Mary goes out and becomes a real leader in this business. And let's say that John shares it with Joe, shares it with Robert, who shares it with Barbara, and Barbara, who lives in Kansas City, Missouri, becomes a leader in this company. She really builds this thing big. It doesn't matter where those people are in your organization. They could be 1,000 levels down in that left team, 1,000 levels down in that right team, and every single HELO that is marketed, every single product that is sold cuts a commission check out to you. It's absolutely powerful. And then step number 3 is we want to help you become a team developer. And as a team developer, you're going to help one person on your left enroll 2 people. And you're going to help one person on the right also enroll 2 people. A great way of saying that is you plus 2, them plus 2. So you add 2 people to your team, one on the left, one on the right. Those 2 add 2, and now you are a team developer. Well, as a team developer, there's some incredible advantages. You're going to get your career path recognition, your ranks. You can earn matching bonuses up to 10% for 10 generations. You're now a part of the millionaire bonus pool. You get a car bonus, luxury bonus, and the opportunity to be a part of the Millionaire Club. Travel around the world, go to some amazing events, be a part of some amazing festivities as a part of being a team developer. And here's just a quick look at the check matching bonuses. If you enrolled 10 people, you'd have 10 people in your first level. You're going to make a 10% check match. on whatever they earn that week, you're going to make a 10% match. Anybody on your second level, you have the opportunity to earn up to 10%. You can see it goes on from there, 5, 5, 5, 5, and then 1, 1, and 1. And so this is powerful, guys, because again, as leaders show up in your organization and they start earning income, you're going to make a check match on everything that they earn up to 10 levels. Now, the $59 loyalty membership is actually one of the things that I am most excited about. Here's how the $59 loyalty membership works. If you enroll one person and they become a loyalty member, you're going to be able to earn commissions and keep your sales volume. Let me say that again. If you enroll one person and that person becomes a loyalty member, they pay the $59 a month loyalty membership, you're going to be able to earn commissions and keep your sales volume. This is very, very powerful. Why do we do that? Well, because we are a customer-driven company. We want to make sure that anyone who is earning in the compensation plan actually is a part of gathering customers. So as you enroll, if you enroll one person who becomes a loyalty member, now obviously you're going to want to be a loyalty member. I'm going to show you the value of that. But by having one loyalty member that you enroll, you're going to be able to earn commissions and keep all of your sales volume. Now, if you yourself are a loyalty member, you're also going to earn an extra 1% called the loyalty box. So all of the sales that your entire team does for the entire year, they're going to take 1% of that and they're going to put it into a piggy bank. And at the end of that year, you're going to get a 1% bonus on that as well. You're also going to get the HELO App Pro ×5, which means you can monitor 5 family members or friends with that $59 membership. You're going to get a free HELO every single year. Whatever the newest device is, you can see there's a prototype of our next device that's coming out. Free HELO annually every single year. You're going to get a free smartphone annually every single year, guys, just for being a member. You're never going to have to buy another device again. You get a protection plan for the HELO and the Infolio phone. You get a Space Meet webinar that holds up to 1,000 people. You get 512 gigabytes of storage. This could be for your photos, your videos. This could be for your documents if you're in business. This is a cloud storage, just like Dropbox or other services that are out there that is also included. The total value is over $1,328 plus 1% commissions back into your pocket. There's no telling how much that could be worth. And it only costs you $708. Now, guys, when I saw that, I said, you mean to tell me that I can spend $59 a month and I can actually get $1,000 worth of free product every year? That made sense to me. Spend $700, get $1,300 back. It's a very powerful membership. What's also awesome about the membership is that it goes into the compensation plan. So every time somebody in your organization pays their $59 loyalty membership, 30 SV or 30 points goes into compensation. And remember, those 30 points can pay as much as 20% commissions to you as the upline leader. So it's powerful. Plus, anytime one of your personal enrolled members is a loyalty member, you earn a $6 Fast Start bonus every single month. Think about that a second. If you simply had 10 customers who are loyalty members, you're making $60 a month, which means your loyalty membership is completely free. It's paid for, plus you still get all of the benefits. It's absolutely incredible. It's simple, it's lucrative, open in 195 countries. There's no fee to join, no requalifications needed, folks. Literally, this is powerful, guys. Once you establish your structure, you are now maximizing the compensation plan for the rest of your life. There's no chargeback on subscriptions, and there's no monthly shipping charges because, again, guys, this is technology. It's not a consumable product. So quick recap, there's no competition, there's no joining fee, there's no requalifications needed, no chargebacks on monthly, no monthly shipping charges. We are a category creator, open in 195 countries, 20% binary plus a 1% bonus when you become a member, up to $600,000 a week that you can earn, check match up to 10 generations, diamond trips and car bonuses. We're a USA publicly listed traded company, and we have an unbelievable retention program. So here's the reality. This is growing faster than anything we've ever seen. I've never, in all of my 23 years in this industry, I've never seen growth like this before. And I'm telling you guys tonight, positioning is everything. Since we launched in the United States, I guess now 6 weeks ago, we have seen I've never seen anything like this. We have seen so many people join from all over the country. Diamonds are breaking, pin levels are breaking. Thousands of people are getting in line to get their helos, and it's exciting. And so what you have an opportunity to do is lock in a position at the top of this momentum. I promise you, whoever invited you to this webinar tonight is building this, and they're building it big. They wouldn't have invited you here if they weren't. And you can lock in a position tonight simply by protecting yourself, protecting your family, and you can be the next person in the organization. What that means is this week when more leaders join, they're joining under you. And when more leaders join, they're joining under you. And you're going to benefit from what we as a team are doing. Now, if you decide to wait, and you decide to wait to protect your family, you decide to wait to take action, and here's what's going to happen. Team's going to grow, and you're going to come in later, and you're going to be at the bottom of that organization. And so we invite you to take what we like to call a position of equity. And what that means, guys, is that you can literally position yourself at the very top of what it is that we have going on. And so it's very, very exciting. The timing is everything. I'm telling you, we're going to have hundreds of thousands of people joining the organization, hundreds of thousands of people joining the organization, and you have an opportunity to be the very, very first. So guys, what I'm going to do, we're going to pull out of here real quick. Let me get my video back up and turn the screen share off. And I'm excited, guys, to close out tonight, to introduce you to an incredible friend of mine, a gentleman that has made over $10 million in this industry, an absolute a mentor, a leader, someone who really understands what it takes to be at the right place at the right time. So Jorik, it looks like your screen might be muted out there, but we want to bring you on, buddy, to share why you're excited. $10 million earner, guys. Former NFL football player, has been a part of some of the biggest projects to ever hit the U.S. marketplace. In fact, I've watched him ride some very, very big momentum waves. This is a gentleman who knows how to see an opportunity and be at the right place at the right time in front of it. So, Jorik, going to throw it to you, man, and thanks for being with us tonight.
Hey, Jeremy, appreciate you, man. Incredible, incredible. Can you hear me? Yes? Okay, good. Well, fantastic job, man, on the presentation. Totally awesome. I get more and more excited. I'm learning more and more every time I see this presentation. And so we're looking forward to tomorrow night. And I mean, it's just momentum on steroids. I think as people settle in and understand what it is that world is doing, I mean, there's nothing really out there that can compare. I mean, it is huge. And like you said, I mean, it's all about positioning and timing. And when we understand business, folks, that's what it's really about. It's not so much how well you can speak or sell or try to convince people. Let the information do the talking for you. And I know tomorrow these guys are going to be engaging into some simple, basic training, which I think is just so awesome, because that's really the byproduct of what this industry is about. You know, we have an incredible system that's going to help, I believe, possibly save a lot of people's lives, man. I mean, this is as real as it gets for me. And that's why I kind of dropped everything I was doing somewhat and really want to focus on this for the next 12 to 18 months, because it just makes sense. And, you know, the compensation, as Jeremy just so eloquently went over, it just makes sense. And I mean, there's a ton of cash on the table for people who make an effort. Now, you don't have to be the world's greatest recruiter, the world's greatest speaker, or any of that. Just get in the way of this momentum, folks. I've seen it happen. There was a little company that launched in our backyard a few years ago in Houston, Texas. And it's funny because me and Jeremy were talking at that time, but he hadn't gotten involved with that company yet. And I was right there on the first day it launched, and it went over my head. I got to be honest, it totally went over my head. And even our partner Rabu came on a few years later and still did well, you know, and I was right there day one. Folks, you know what I told myself? I will never do that again, because that cost me millions of dollars, millions and millions of dollars. So I know where this is going. It just makes sense. There's so many waves in one business and the things they're going to be adding. So folks, don't play around with this. Get plugged in. I'm not going to even tell you to go think about it, because there's nothing to think about. I mean, I know you value your life, your safety, the safety of your family and friends. So this is something where you want to stand on the rooftop and shout from, you know, the bottom of your lungs. I mean, on the top of your lungs. I mean, whatever. Just tell a lot of people. That's what I'm trying to say. And this thing is absolutely fabulous. We will crush this. See, here's what I would hate. A year from now, 2 years from now, you come back and we're probably not even on the calls anymore. There are people you haven't even heard from yet that are earning, you know, multiple 6 figures or 7 figures. And we're on somebody's beach or in another country opening up or doing something else. So, hey, don't miss it. That's all I can say. So tomorrow night, same time, right, guys? 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central. That's 6 p.m. Pacific. Hey, get on the phone and tell people to just listen in. That's all you got to do. Got an incredible marketing system. Hey, just plug into it, guys. Don't try to explain it. Plug in. Okay, make it simple. Don't explain. Plug in and watch the magic take place. So with that, guys, hey, it's been phenomenal. I can't wait till tomorrow evening. So with that, Mr. Roman, if nothing else, Mr. Rabu, anything else? Did I miss anything?
We're good to go. Just get back with the person who invited you here. Get the link to their personal site so you can get enrolled. Lock yourself in. I got text messages going crazy right now. Folks are wanting to enroll. So get your spots locked in, guys. We're going to have some fun. Thanks, Jory. Thanks, Rabu. Good night, everybody.